There's a moment in some relationships when everything quietly changes. At first, everything feels easy. You talk for hours, you laugh about small things, you feel excited every time their name appears on your phone. It feels natural, effortless, like something beautiful is slowly growing between two people. But then one day, something shifts. Maybe the relationship starts becoming more serious. Maybe someone asks a simple question, "What are we?" Or maybe someone says something deeper, "I think I'm falling for you." And suddenly, something inside the other person freezes. They still care, they still look at you with warmth, but you can feel it. Something inside them just stepped back. Their messages become shorter. They start avoiding serious conversations. They look uncomfortable when the topic of the future appears. And the strange part is, nothing bad actually happened. No fight, no betrayal, no obvious reason. Yet somehow, the closer the relationship gets, the more distant they become. And you start wondering something painful. Why does love scare them? Why does someone who wanted connection suddenly become afraid of it? To understand that, we have to understand something important. Sometimes the biggest fear in relationships is not losing love. Sometimes it's the fear of what love might do to us. People who fear commitment usually don't start relationships with fear. In the beginning, they can be incredibly loving, attentive, affectionate. Sometimes they even fall fast. They open up, they share their stories, they make you feel special, and you think, this person is serious about me. But commitment fear rarely appears at the beginning. It appears when love starts becoming real, when the relationship stops feeling temporary, when emotions become deeper. Because love in the early stage feels exciting, but deeper love requires something different. It requires vulnerability, responsibility, consistency. And for some people, those things don't feel safe. So the closer the relationship gets, the louder their inner alarm becomes. A quiet voice inside starts whispering, "This is getting too real. Be careful. You might get hurt." So they begin pulling away, not always intentionally. Sometimes they don't even understand why they feel uncomfortable. They just know something inside them feels tense, like their heart is pressing the brakes while the relationship keeps moving forward. Sometimes the fear of commitment is not about the present, it's about the past. Many people who struggle with commitment once loved someone deeply, and that love ended in a way that broke something inside them. Maybe they trusted someone completely, only to be abandoned. Maybe they built dreams with someone, only to watch those dreams collapse. Or maybe they stayed in a relationship where they slowly lost themselves. Experiences like that leave emotional fingerprints, even years later, even when life looks normal again. The mind remembers. So when love appears again, the heart becomes cautious, because the deeper the attachment, the greater the potential pain, and the brain starts trying to protect itself. It whispers things like, "Don't fall too hard. Don't depend too much. Don't give everything again." To someone outside the situation, this behavior can look confusing, but inside their mind, it feels logical. They are not avoiding love. They are avoiding another heartbreak. Sometimes fear of commitment is simply the fear of surviving the same pain twice. For some people, commitment doesn't feel romantic. It feels suffocating. Not because the partner is controlling, but because the idea of long-term attachment feels overwhelming. Commitment can mean sharing decisions, sharing time, sharing emotional responsibility. And for someone who deeply values independence, this can feel like losing a part of themselves. They might start thinking, what if I lose my freedom? What if this relationship slowly changes who I am? What if I feel trapped later? These thoughts don't always appear loudly. Sometimes they appear quietly in the background, but they slowly create resistance, even if the relationship is healthy, even if the partner is supportive. Because the fear isn't always about the person. Sometimes it's about the idea of permanence, choosing one person, one future, one path. For people who fear commitment, that idea can feel enormous, like standing in front of a door that once closed might never open again. Some fears don't begin in adulthood. They begin in childhood. When someone grows up in an environment where love feels unpredictable, their heart learns a complicated lesson. Maybe affection came and went. Maybe people who were supposed to stay left. Maybe emotions were ignored, or maybe love was present but unstable. Warm one moment, cold the next. When a child grows up inside that kind of emotional environment, their brain learns something subtle. Love is not always safe. Love can disappear. Love can change without warning. So later in life, when someone offers them steady affection, their system doesn't fully relax. Part of them wants it, but another part stays alert, watching, waiting, preparing for the moment it might disappear. So when a relationship becomes serious, that inner alarm activates, not because the partner is dangerous, but because deep inside, they never learned what safe love feels like. There is another fear hidden inside commitment, a very human one. Commitment means letting someone see who you truly are, not just the confident parts, not just the charming parts, but the insecure parts too. The messy parts, the parts you usually hide from the world. For some people, this level of exposure feels unbearable, because once someone truly knows you, rejection becomes more painful. If someone leaves after seeing your real self, it can feel like proof that you were never enough. So instead of risking that possibility, some people keep emotional distance. They allow affection, they allow closeness, but they stop the relationship before it becomes too deep, before someone can fully see them, before someone can fully stay. Because in their mind, being left after commitment would hurt more than leaving before it happens. When people hear the phrase fear of commitment, they often imagine someone selfish, someone immature, someone who just doesn't care enough. But the truth is often much more complicated. Many people who fear commitment actually feel deeply. They care. They love. Sometimes they love more than people realize. But they also carry emotional memories, old fears, old protection mechanisms, and those protective walls don't disappear overnight. So if you have ever loved someone who struggled with commitment, their distance may not always be rejection. Sometimes it's protection. Protection built from past pain. Protection built from years of emotional survival. And if you are someone who struggles with commitment yourself, it doesn't mean you are incapable of love. It might simply mean that a part of your heart is still guarding an old wound. Healing that fear takes time. It takes patience. And sometimes it begins with one small realization. Not every love will hurt you. Not every relationship will break you. And one day, When the right safety appears, even the most guarded heart can learn to stay.